What's up?
Hi, Riley.
Oh my gosh. It has been a long, long time.
It has been a long, long time. First and foremost, I want to apologize for teasing early June.
Yeah, we did fumble the bag on that one.
We definitely did. We tried to record a couple of episodes just to be transparent, and we weren't in love with them.
No, I think our vibe was a little off. We were a little rusty, and we had life updates, but I feel like we completely forgot to give them.
No, we would get on a topic, and then we would just talk about that for 15 to 20 minutes and not move on.
And we got nowhere with it. So, trust me, you're better off having not heard those 2 episodes we tried to record. So
there were some other episodes, too, that were so fun, and then technical issues. We've just had a second.
We needed a second. We really did because... life was hectic. Life was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I will say on my way in this morning, I stopped and got Alex Earl's Amino Lean drink because it was pink.
Yeah, I took a sip. It's very good.
It's actually good. I was like, okay, pop off, girl. And it's green tea leaves for the caffeine, so I'm not going to be itchy.
Right. Yeah.
I like the itch, though, when I'm working out.
I like it normally anyway.
Really?
Yeah. I don't mind a good jitter.
All right. Well... It just depends. Sometimes it makes me nauseous, but...
Oh, yeah. Too much, yeah, for sure.
So, one big life update.
Yeah?
I'm a mom.
Congratulations.
Thank you. She has the prettiest green eyes.
Surprising.
I know.
I know that Punnett Square didn't pun it.
No. But, oh my gosh, she's got so much energy. She's wild. She's got a personality.
How old is she now?
She's now 11 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
That's part of the reason we had to take all that time off, you guys.
Right, exactly. Riley had a newborn, trying to figure that out.
Yeah, and I mean, she's also like, cuddling, lays right up on your neck. I mean...
How sweet.
Oh my gosh, she is so sweet. Honestly, it's part of the reason it's so hard to get up and get moving.
Yeah, but it's hard to get anything done.
You just want to lay with her all day. It's a girl. Her name is Sadie Mae, and she's a Boston Terrier. She's so my child is a dog. I'm a dog mom.
Yeah.
I don't know if I teased that well. I was hoping you thought otherwise, but no, just a puppy dog.
Yeah, she's a cute girl.
She is. Oh my
She's
gosh.
little.
She's tiny, y'all. She just hit 6 pounds, and we were pumped.
She's little.
Her
baby.
first visit at 7 weeks, she was 2.9 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
So 6 pounds is a big deal.
Yeah.
She's huge now.
No, really.
She's a big girl.
I saw her this week and for the first time, and she's precious.
No, she really is so cute. Yeah, Cam and I went to the lake for the 4th.
We did. I got sunburnt. I still have some remnants.
Oh no.
That's all right.
I feel like I just stayed the same.
If I don't burn, I do nothing.
Okay.
So
you burned.
yeah, my skin hurts.
It's fading. Oh, it's not fading to tan?
No.
Oh, it is. Look, you look tan. You do.
Maybe for me. Maybe for me.
It was really fun. I think a little too much fun for me. I had a little too much fun.
I love your family, that side.
Oh, yeah. So, yes, we're cousins. We're family. But we were with my mom's side of the family, and the way we're related is through our dads.
Yeah.
Our dads are brothers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, I think we wanted to do this last time, and we just kind of forgot to. So, side note, my name's Riley.
Yeah, and I'm Cam.
If this is your first time listening to us, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, we appreciate it every time.
Yeah, we are cousins. Our dads are brothers. They own a business together.
Yeah.
And Cam and I would see each other once a year growing up, and literally that was it. And then
it's wild because, this past year has been I think it's been beneficial for both of us.
Yes.
We missed each other more than we knew.
Absolutely. Like, I look back and I'm like, what were we doing all those years?
No, really.
So now we get to see each other every week. And sometimes, depending on like what's going on, we'll see each other more than that. It just depends.
Yeah. At the lake when you were like, I'll see you Monday. I was like, oh my goodness.
You're right.
2 times in a week? What are we doing? Crazy.
I know. So that's a little backstory on us.
Yeah.
And this is the AttaGirl podcast.
Yeah, we started it because one year we realized we were both going through a similar tough time.
Yeah, it's real tough.
And we just went back and forth on talking about those situations. And finally.
And it was one of those things, too. I think for so long we grew up very different, but then we had a lot of like, wow, but we go through the same stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. And then we also were the type, we went through hell in relationships.
Right.
But we were both very similar in those relationships of being givers and
passive.
Yeah, and second chances and trying to see the good and everything. Yeah. And so we wanted to be a voice for girls and guys and getting through stuff.
Who are maybe a little too similar to us.
Yeah.
Though it's crazy because all of those traits are good traits in people.
Yeah.
To see the best in people, to be more of a passive person.
I will say I'd gotten to a point where I was like, I don't want to be this way anymore.
Yeah.
I want to be a jerk.
Yeah.
I want to hate like everybody and everything.
I've said to multiple friends, like, I just want to date like a man at this point.
Yeah.
I don't want to have feelings or heart about it.
Nope.
Screw it.
Yeah. So we both got to that point for sure. But
yeah,
I feel like we're ultimately like pretty positive people. We definitely have our times and we're goofballs and just kind of crazy, but we love life. So we just want to share our love for life with everybody. And maybe this is entertaining. Maybe it's not. It's entertaining for us. So
I've always said, even if 2 people listen, I still want to do it. Yes. It's fun.
Literally. Hey,
it's my extra therapy.
Yeah. 2 more than none.
Nothing. I agree.
I'm just saying, when I was on the phone with my boyfriend, last week, his dad was like, hey, I listened to an episode of the podcast. Y'all are stealing money. I was like, oh, no. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all are entertaining. I was like, okay, good. But so I'm like, hey, at least that's a listener.
Did you ever figure out which episode he tuned into? Okay.
No, I wish I did know. Because I will say where we started is not where we are now.
No, it's crazy to listen to an early episode.
But you know what's fun to think about? If there's people who have been listening from the start and seen our growth.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like y'all are our friends and you've been there.
Speaking of growth, we had I was thinking about this the other day. Literally our Valentine's episode was in our single girl era. And it's what?
Wait, it's July.
And look at us now.
Wait. Hold on. I'm not very good at math. February, March, April, May, June. 5 months.
I know.
Holy smokes.
I know. Look how far we've come from that.
And neither of us
We had just gotten dumped.
We did.
Same weekend.
I got ghosted and blocked on everything.
And I got just dumped with no warning.
You did. Blindsided. It just, wow. And we came in, we were dressed really cute.
I know. I love that episode, by the way.
Oh, it's great. And you know when you go through those breakups where it's like that bad bitch energy, though, where you're like, you've got those playlists.
Yep.
You're going on hot girl walks and you're moving those hips to that music. And like, you just know you're in this like revenge era of like, but not revenge on a person, but just like revenge at life and being like, all right.
Yeah.
Wait until you see who I am. And then for me, it's like, I started to go on that hot girl walk and then got it. Not really, like this isn't really what happened, but like in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm going on this hot girl walk. I'm like being this new person and text from now my boyfriend. And it's like, oh, wait, he's a great guy. Oh, yeah, I'll go visit him. Oh, okay. We started dating. Okay. Now we're in love. And okay, cool. He met my whole family this whole past weekend.
He did. Oh yeah, that's right.
Everybody except for
our side.
Yeah. He met Nana, Doc, Aunt Carrie, Uncle Kev, Caleb, Kyle, Peyton, Joe, everybody, my whole family, my dad.
I think everyone loved him.
I hope so. I'll have to ask. I haven't asked.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so we'll find out. Coco, if you're listening, I'll find out.
I'm sure they did. He's lovely.
But that's crazy.
I know. And we both have men. Oh, yeah, I have a man.
Oh, yeah. By the way, y'all, just because remember the last time, if you listen to the last episode, there was what? Drummer Boy?
Yeah, it's Drummer Boy.
Wait, why is that is he drum?
Yeah, he does. So I didn't want to. That was like a small hobby of his. When I was first talking to him, I didn't about him here. I didn't want to do anything too obvious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just feel weak because first of all, for him, he's not like a social media guy really.
Yeah.
I didn't know how he would feel. If
about
I was
you being
like,
a podcaster.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I don't know. And then I talked to him about it. He was like, I don't care if you talk about me. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, first and last name. Do it. I don't care. So I was like, oh.
And so his name is, no, just kidding.
And now I'm at the point where I'm not ready. You know, please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter.
No.
It's like, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. I am traumatized by my past. It literally has nothing to do with him. So I'm just nervous.
That's fine.
Speaking of.
Okay.
I did post him, Drummer Boy, on my private Snapchat story.
Okay.
Just a little step.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe
the amount of people that slid up.
Out of the woodworks. Oh, Cam, how have you been? I just wanted to touch base with you. Like they didn't see my story.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want an update. Okay. What's going on with your life?
Stuff like that pisses me off. Like
I saw you viewed it.
Yeah. Let's not act dumb. But it's also like, what do you think? I think too many times so many people aren't loyal. So people feel like it's now a chase again because it's like, oh, wait, she has someone. Okay, cool. This is a fun game.
Change your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but like we're loyal.
I'm loyal to a fault. I'm sorry.
Yes. But like for me,
I'm loyal if I have a crush on you.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like it kind of sucks.
No, it really does. Like I wish I could have the mindset of like just dating around. Like See,
it's one of those things, we both say this, we wish we could, but okay, I was watching an episode of Friends the other day with Phoebe, and she was trying to date a firefighter and someone else, or like someone who's like really sensitive and in touch with his feelings, whatever. Right. But she was like, it's so exhausting and so hard dating two guys at once. Like, I guess I need to choose. But I'm sorry, how do you do it? How do people do it?
I wouldn't.
It would be exhausting.
You know, like when you are talking to someone and they're like, no, I told you that. And you're like, must have been your other girlfriend. I really would mess that up.
Yes.
If I was having so many conversations with so many people.
When we say this, we're not like, for me being boyfriend and girlfriend with somebody, or I'm someone's girlfriend, Corey's my boyfriend, whatever. Like I would never, I don't mean date around like that. I'm saying before we were official.
Right.
Had I like gone on dates with other people, like I just couldn't have done that. I'm just not like that.
Yeah, I'm a one woman.
Yes.
One man.
Wait.
One man woman.
Yeah. We're one men women. That is tough to say, but it's true.
Yeah, I get confused. Not even confused. It's not even that. That's not the biggest thing. I can't have so many eggs in baskets. No. Like I just feel
so that, and then when you are so spread out like that, you're not actually like giving your all to one person.
Exactly.
And I hate being in that place of feeling like you're not fully locked into somebody.
And yeah, the guilt thing too, like you just mentioned. Like what if one guy asks you to hang out and you're with another guy? Like what do you do? Like you're like, oh,
or get a phone
you just
call.
Lie? Like, yeah, I can't tonight.
You get a phone call.
What if they say why?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm with so and so.
Yeah, I'd be so stressed out. Like I would feel like I was cheating. I couldn't.
I can't.
Anyway.
So
but yeah, I'm dating this guy. He's great.
Sounds like it. And he's met your dad.
He's met my dad.
And that went well.
It went really well. Yeah, I don't know. Not much really to say other than things are good.
I think it's so funny too that because at first I was so nervous being like, well, we'll see where it goes. I don't know. Because when you've gone through so much.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
So much, you don't want to mess anything up. And it's crazy that we think talking on here is going to mess everything up.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not that I'm scared to talk here, really. It's not that I think this situation would mess it up.
No, I know.
I don't want to, like, I'm scared to hype up a situation, and then next week I'm like, oh, never mind, guys.
Just kidding.
Hey, forget about it.
Yeah.
Because shit changes so quick.
It's so fast.
And it makes me nervous. People switch up so quick.
I
don't. Okay, by the way, can I say?
Yeah, say that.
I have no suspicion that he will do that.
No.
At all. I'm just scarred.
So what's so funny is you saying that because, like, to this day, I'm like, no, Corey, what if you wake up tomorrow and you just, like, all of a sudden don't have feelings anymore? He's like, that's not going to happen. I'm like, it's happened before.
Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised.
Yeah. And he's like, no. He's like, I can't believe you even say stuff like that. And I'm like, sorry, my brain thinks it. I don't know what to tell you.
Literally.
Literally, it's past relationships that has happened.
Yes. Literally.
I flew to Washington, D.C. to see a guy. Hung out with him while he's playing summer ball, came back home, texted me how much he never thought he could love someone as much as he loves me. It's like sees me as being the one. Week later, broke up with me over text.
Right.
I'm sorry, what?
Exactly.
Like, that happened.
It stresses me the freak out. Bad.
It happens. But the same thing is he never gave me a reason to think he was, or still doesn't give me a reason to think that.
Yeah, I have no
It's
reason
really
to feel that way
irrational,
either.
to be honest.
Yes,
it's
it
not
really
realistic.
It really is.
But we can't help it.
But like, we're in a good spot. Like, I'm hanging out with his friends and stuff too.
That's really
like,
good.
We all live in the same town, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's nice. But I went out and had girls' night before last.
Good.
And all of his friends were there, so we ended up just joining.
Oh,
He
well,
wasn't.
that's
He
fun.
didn't come out, but
Oh.
it
But
was
that's fun.
me and all of his friends. He was like, I was like, is this gonna like piss him off? Because I'm
Yeah.
scarred. Remember?
Yes.
It has nothing to do with him. It's me. It's
Yes.
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, is this gonna like piss him off? Like, should I go home? And I was texting. I was like, do you want me to go home? Like all this stuff. He's like, no. And I was like, okay. And then like the next day we talked a little bit, and I was like, did it make you mad that I went out? Because he was being short, but he's not a big texter. But I was in my head about it.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
Usually
Oh
with my ex, if I went out, it was like,
See, I with
not
my
he
ex, I would
didn't
get.
speak to me the next day.
I got ignored for like 2 or 3 days. Yes, I forget
So
that's so many
that's-
similarities.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting,
Yeah.
you know. And he was being kind of short with me, which shouldn't have been a red flag because he's always short with me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I freaked out.
It's okay.
He doesn't text. He'll call me 9 times a day, but he won't text that much. Anyway. And I was like, are you upset with me for going out? Like, whatever.
Mhm.
And he was like, no, like, stop saying that.
Oh, you're like, oh,
I was like, okay. He's like, I don't care what you do.
okay.
Okay.
Huh. Whew.
It's just
can
crazy to date someone normal.
And that was the funny thing. We were sitting in the lake on the lily pad, and he said, doesn't it feel like we've been dating so much longer? And I was like, yeah, like a week. He's like, what? I was like, oh, no, like 2 weeks. I was just giving him a hard time. And then he was like, no, like, I'm serious. I'm like, no, I know what you mean. I said, I think for once, like, I just actually feel like I'm dating you.
Yeah,
He was like,
no,
what does that mean?
I totally get that. I
was like, well, like, I don't know. I'm comfortable. Like, I haven't been actually comfortable and feel like I'm in a real relationship in like 6 years.
Same.
And he didn't understand. I was like, well, you're not going to understand. But like, it makes total sense in my brain.
No, it makes total sense in my brain.
Yeah,
I know
I'm like,
exactly what you mean.
I'm like, I don't feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, I feel like I can be myself, leave you with whoever, with my family. When you go back and you're doing your stuff, like, I finally have no like, it was like,
there's
all
no
of a sudden,
stress.
there's no stress now. But it made total sense to me.
It makes sense to me completely.
I feel like I'm actually dating someone. I'm in an actual relationship right now.
Not like a, wishy-washy situation.
Yeah. So that's great. Any other, let me think, updates? Oh, I'm going to be a personal trainer. I'm actually really excited but terrified and stressed and
No, don't
had a
be.
meltdown on the boat. Not actually, but like Corey and I started talking about it. And then I was like, okay, anxiety's rising. Now anxiety is going to continue through the weekend because I'm so beyond excited.
Yeah.
And I'm sick and tired of people being like, oh my gosh, your potential. Like you have so much going for you. I'm like, if I hear that one more time, because it doesn't feel like things are falling into freaking place, but oh, I have all this potential. And he was like, no, but like if all these people see that in you, like it's going to come together. And I'm like, and then I talked to Spence about it. He was like, yeah, like you got to take this year to work on rebranding. I said, year?
No, that's a good.
Year?
Yeah. I actually agree with it.
So if you, well, y'all don't really know me, listeners, but one thing about me, I'm the most impatient person you'll ever meet in your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Like really impatient.
And you live in a pressure cooker in your head.
Yep. So the thought of having to start working on this business and the business taking a year to like get going, I'm like, what do you mean?
Well, just for example, remember when we were having the first conversations of this podcast?
A year ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then Spencer was like, yeah, say we released like January and it was currently like what, August? And we were like, what?
What?
No, you're wrong.
We're going to get all this put together and it's going to be September.
We needed that time.
Yeah.
So I think you'll realize that.
Well, and as I'm building workouts and using Canva to make them cute, and then I've got to build a website, and then I've got to make sure I have links of videos to everything. When you start piecing it together, it's like, like when people are like, what do you actually do for a living?
A lot.
That takes that surprisingly
Yeah.
But that's also why I have my walking pad, so I feel productive while doing that. Because I start getting like I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. No, I get that. I should get a walking pad for work.
I'm not gonna lie,
I need one.
Cam.
I need a new desk.
I'll go for an hour and be like, oh my gosh, I just walked like 5 miles. Had no idea. No, it's crazy. It is the craziest thing, and it's not inclined, and you can go slow, fast, whatever. And for me, I focus so much better too because I've got something else like when you tap your foot, tap your hand, whatever. Like, it's great.
I just work in an office every day, and I rarely get like good steps in every day.
I'm telling you, it's been a game changer for me.
I need that. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah,
today.
Listen up, y'all. That walking pad. I have a desk that I can raise up and down.
Yeah, I need to get that. I think I'll probably just have to get like an extension on top of my desk.
Yes.
That's already there.
Yeah, you can totally do that. But anyway, it's a game changer. So that's new with me is I'm going to be a personal trainer. I'm really excited. So y'all stay tuned for that because I have a lot of fun ideas with all of it. Good. And I want to have a cute little group. I want us to be like a little, I don't know what, but little gang,
we're gonna kill it.
Little group together. So that's exciting. And then, I feel like that's Rock the South.
Mm-hmm.
Rock the South is coming up. If you're in the area or in Alabama or close to Coleman, Alabama, y'all should look into Rock the South.
Yeah.
I am going to be one of the hosts. So I'll be on stage, hyping all of y'all up in the crowd, introducing artists. So I cannot wait.
Is your whole family going again?
Yeah. With
exciting.
the RV. Mm-hmm.
That's so exciting.
Oh, yeah. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, I guess that's really it. Nothing too exciting. Being done with sports, I feel like my life has just been like, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of flat. But like, which isn't a bad thing. I just don't know how to live in that.
That's how I am. I have one update. The rest. Oh my God! I have more updates. What am I talking about?
Oh my! We should. How did we not mention this from the start?
I have a new niece.
Yeah, you do.
They actually, let me pull this up. They posted their newborn, like new family pictures.
Oh wait, I didn't see these.
Check this out. She just posted them this morning.
Oh my gosh, y'all!
Yeah, you can.
Y'all,
but her name is Landry Cameron, which is so sweet.
Okay, wait, I didn't know that. I just have tears in my eyes. Shut up.
Yeah, and she's, I guess the end of this month. She was born on May 31st, so
yes,
almost 2 months old. And
also, y'all, so go look at Cameron's Instagram and look how cute her nose is. This baby has her nose. It's not her kid, but baby has her nose.
Parker has my nose too, and I really don't know. I don't know how that happened, but I love it.
I mean,
like it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, like those are not my children, but they have a piece of me. That's insane.
Absolutely. I mean, she is. I cannot get over these. And Beth, like what?
I know.
And Parker. I mean, it's just everything.
I told Beth the other day I was pissed at her, and she was like, "Why?" And I was like, "I know one day I'm gonna get pregnant, and I'm not gonna lose baby weight like you lose baby weight."
No, like you would.
She literally
you would
snapped
have no
back
clue.
twice.
You wouldn't have a clue that she had a baby. That's crazy.
No, a month ago.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No, they're so sweet.
Golly.
They're so sweet. But
it's so fun to have siblings in that stage of life because I'm fine. I'm great.
Oh, I've told people, honestly, I don't think I want to genuinely have a child till I'm like 29 or 30.
Yeah, I'm good.
I want my 20s, I think.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to say because I used to be like when I was younger, like even teenage years, like I was like, married by 23, child by 25, and now I'm 25 and just dating.
And it's great,
insane.
Though.
No, it really is great.
Yeah.
Like I would never think that I would be the person that would want that.
You know what I'm probably this is the last thing, and then we can kind of, close it down for today. But I love how society has changed their like expectations for all of that because I will say like even our siblings and our parents, like everybody was getting married right out of college and during college, and now that's not as much
common.
of a
Yeah.
And there's not as much pressure, which I think is great.
Even like the shows that I watch a lot of trash TV, reality TV.
Love it.
It's so fun. But even they've made me realize because they're like in their 40s having their first children.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's insane.
That's crazy. But it's great.
There's no timeline. I don't know why that's so pressurized.
I don't either, but I love it. I'm like,
I know. I feel good. I'm not stressed about it. I don't have to think about it.
No. So,
Yeah.
thank y'all for listening. We're so happy to be back.
Definitely.
It's about dadgum time because we took a chunk off and
we needed it, and I think we're back and better than ever.
I love how we said we didn't really have that many updates, but like we had some like pretty big updates.
Yeah, we had a few updates, but they were all large.
Yeah.
Like big events.
Yes. Like we have to open this door because we're spilling out. But we love y'all. And please DM us, message us.
We so one of my favorite things about the podcast is when people DM us questions for us to answer here.
Please.
So please do that.
Especially relationship advice or honestly
friendship.
Anything.
Yeah. Literally anything.
We love to talk.
Guys, girls, all of you.
Everybody. Attaboy, attagirl.
I love giving a female perspective to a guy.
Yeah.
I love those.
And we've gotten to do that twice, right? Yeah.
So fun.
But we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening. And we will see and talk to y'all next week.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.